What about the DNA tests you found on the hair at the scene of the robberies?
We've struck out with those, except to learn that the hair wasn't from any known criminal on file in Washington.
Well, what about the gun Andre used to make his escape?
We're still checking that out. I have to assume it was planted in the interrogation room by somebody who had easy access.
One of your men?
Well, that is a possibility, as much as I hate to admit it.
Well, it would make a lot of sense if Andre's accomplice was a policeman.
Well, I guess. I mean, it might explain why they got away with it for so long.
Are there any men in the department harboring a grudge against you? Maybe that's why they made Eden the target?
Oh, well, it's Eden and Sophia. And frankly, I can't imagine that Andre's accomplice is some disgruntled cop. In fact, we may be calling the wrong person the accomplice here. We've been so convinced it was Andre that was fixated on the cap wells, but after all, it was somebody else who broke into Cece's study and stole that gun.
While Andre was in jail?
Exactly. It's somebody else. Somebody else is out there who has targeted my wife and her mother, and I don't have the slightest idea who it is. I mean, if ever I had a burning incentive to track down a criminal, this is it.
Eden? I'm in here in the study. What are you doing in here, honey?
Making a phone call.
Why in here? I hate this room. I wish we could wall it up and forget it existed.
Oh, she'd like that, wouldn't she? But she'll never be able to close off the memory of what happened in this room. Will she? We won't let her. Mama, did you ever tell Cruz about the brooch that you found in here after the room was trashed?
No, not yet.
Why not? Is there something that you're hiding from him? Something you don't want him to find out? Mama, come on. You can't be afraid of this room the rest of your life.
I know that, but it's difficult. It really is, particularly after what Mason said about it.
Get Mason. He's insensitive. You can't let it control you. Please, come in.
All these things that have happened recently, all the memories I buried seem to be alive and kicking.
Was that why you haven't told Cruz about the brooch?
I don't know why I haven't. I guess I'm trying to avoid the truth.
What truth?
The truth is that someone's after me, that someone is threatening me.
Mama, that's why you think that somebody trashed this room and left your brooch here?
That's exactly what I think, and I think this business of Andre being an obsessed fan of yours is just a way to get to me.
Yeah, but Mama, who and why?
I don't know. I have no idea, but think about what's happened. The Amante tiara is stolen, not just an ordinary piece of jewelry, but the Amante tiara and a picture of Lionel and me is left in its place. And then someone comes in this room, they trash it, they leave my brooch here, and they douse the room with my perfume.
Well, you're right. I mean, it does sound like someone's trying to torment you.
And you know what, Eden? It's working. I mean, I'm scared, and I guess that's why I didn't tell Cruz. I just wanted it to go away.
Didn't tell Cruz what?
Keeping secrets from the police, are we? Oh, darling.
Mama thinks that someone's trying to set her up somehow.
I found a brooch of mine that I had been missing in this room after the room had been trashed.
Sweetheart, that doesn't make any sense. You think someone's trying to implicate you as Andre's accomplice?
Why wasn't I told about this?
I'm sorry.
Is that an answer?
No, it's not. But I feel like I'm a target, and I'm scared, and I'm sorry.
Well, they're probably just trying to worry you. They want you to know that they can slip in and out of your house and go through your personal things without you knowing about it anytime they like.
You're not any close to identifying his accomplice?
Mr. C, we haven't had anything to go on. From the footprint we got outside the first robbery, we thought it might be a woman, but the hair samples have been completely useless, and for all their dusting, forensics hasn't come up with so much as a partial. Speaking of which, you can have your gun back. We couldn't lift one print.
Do we have to keep that gun? I don't even want it in the house.
I guess I should get rid of it soon. I will.
Darling, are you all right?
Yeah, no, I just started to get a headache a little bit.
Again? Well, what did the doctor say about the headaches?
She hasn't been to the doctor.
Darling, why not? You've had them for 3 weeks.
Daddy, I just forgot the appointment.
You gotta go and find out what's happening with you.
Mama, it's not that I'm avoiding the doctor. It's just that when the appointment came around, I felt fine. It's nothing to worry about.
Well, we'll stop worrying when the doctor tells us that we should. In fact, I'm going to call him right now. We're going to find out once and for all what is going on with this. And we're not going to argue about it.
Hi, Marianne. Okay. You tell me, did you go see that doctor?
You saw Cruz. Do you think he would have let me get away with that?
Good. What did the doctor say?
He said it was symptomatic of migraines.
Oh, no.
Well, he really can't tell anything until he does some tests.
You've never had anything like that before. Did he say what brought this on?
He was pretty non-committal until he gets the test results back.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Okay.
Sweetie, I'm going to go down to the station for a little while.
Really, why?
Well, some information was just faxed to me from Interpol.
Interpol about Andre Wolf?
Well,
And his accomplice?
well, that's what I'm hoping.
Well, maybe now that Andre's dead, his partner left town. Maybe he or she's in Europe.
I hope so.
Well, so do I.
Well, I hate to go against the flow here, but I'm sort of hoping that the partner is still in Santa Barbara.
Why?
Because I'm becoming more convinced that the partner was actually the brains behind the operation. So, I'll see you in a little while.
Okay. I made some sandwiches.
Great. I see you've been looking through your old journals, huh?
Yeah, I was looking for something.
And?
Nothing.
Is there any possibility that you would allow me to look at some of these?
Go ahead, Eden. Let her look. She's the one who should be afraid, not you. Sure. Go ahead. Feel free. Is there anything particular that you're looking for?
Yes. I just wanted to see if you'd written anything in your journal when you and the other children heard I was missing.
Well, I think it's in this one. Are you sure you want to look at it?
Yes. Mason is trying to be strong. He's upset. I can tell. But the little kids, that's the worst part. Ted and Kelly don't understand. They think she'll be back, but she won't. I'll have to be especially nice to them for a while, till they stop thinking about it. You seem to have their feelings in here, honey, but there's nothing about the way you were feeling. Were you feeling the same things?
Eden. Princess, there was an accident on the boat. Mama is missing. Do you understand me? We can't give up hope, sweetheart. They're doing everything they can to find her. And we have to pray that she'll come back to us soon.
Sophia isn't coming back.
Sophia isn't coming home.
What?
That's what I said to Daddy. I didn't call you Mama, I called you Sophia.
Why would you say that?
Don't tell her. It'll only encourage her to dig deeper. That could be very dangerous for you, Eden. Don't do it. I don't know. I was just trying to remember.
Honey, I know what a horrible time I put you through, you and all the kids, and it's shallow to say this, but I'm sorry. Oh, my God, I'm sorry.
Mama, I know.
And I know it's awful for you to think about those times now, and it hurts. But I think we should. I think it's important to both of us. We can figure out what's going on with us.
The study, Eden. Talk about the study.
I know, you're right. But avoiding is not a good thing. It's like you with the study, how you don't want to go in there alone. It's like buying into a fear.
I know.
Well, that's why I think it's a good idea if you go in there and you try to confront your fears. I mean, it's the only way you're going to get rid of them.
You're probably right.
Hi.
Hi. Did you get anything from Interpol?
Nope. Nothing about Andre, anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Where are the kids?
Carmen took him to the petting zoo. They'll be gone for hours.
Oh, yeah? Did your mother go home?
15 minutes ago. So it's just you and me, babe. I'd say this is a perfect opportunity for you to take advantage of me.
Oh, no. Officers of the law are strictly forbidden to take advantage of innocent civilians.
Who told you I was innocent?